We were just talking about the X-Men is the greatest fucking cartoon of all time. The 90s one.
Yeah, the 90s X-Men's hard to beat.
So about like the movies, especially the early movies, kind of did a lot of the X-Men dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Cyclops was never my favorite fucking X-Men or something, but like in the show, Cyclops was fucking respectable. In those movies, that he was like a fucking total little whiny bitch.
He was a little cuck bitch, dude.
They unceremoniously just murder him off screen in the third movie. Like, yeah, Cyclops is dead, whatever.
Poor Cyclops, you know how it goes. It's like, well, really? Like, oh man.
I feel like that they could Marvel movie-ize the X-Men now. Like, just do a total reboot.
Oh yeah, they should, dude. They really ought to just. I mean, I think Wolverine's coming back in the next Deadpool movie. I have no interest in seeing the Deadpool movies, but like,
is Hugh Jackman playing him?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Even though he said he wasn't going to do it again, now he is.
I thought that was done.
Nope, I guess not. I guess they found enough money.
Yeah, he went on that search for a higher paycheck, dude. That's what actors say all the time. It's
but like, here's the only way I do not like Deadpool movies. I'm so sick of superhero movies in general. The only fucking way I'm going to see it, if they got to do Wolverine's real fucking goddamn costume on film finally. Hugh Jackman
spandex.
Hugh Jackman has been running scared from the yellow fucking costume for years now. It's time. If you're going to bring him back, he better don Wolverine's real fucking goddamn costume and stop trying to make it cool. Stop trying to be like, I'm going to wear black leather and all this bullshit.
Yeah, give him the mask too.
Yeah.
The yellow and black mask.
Put him in Wolverine's real fucking goddamn outfit, for fuck's sake. Like, the character, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I've never seen a movie with Wolverine because they've never actually given me the fucking character from the goddamn comics or the fucking cartoons or any of that shit. Because that iconic yellow costume has been fucking absent from every single one of them.
Sorry, it didn't screen test well, so you know how that is.
Because they don't have the balls to put a fucking
they had that line, remember? Like, what'd you expect? Yellow spandex?
Yes.
We're not.
Yes, I fucking did. Man, you mean to tell me with all the motherfuckers they got in Hollywood, they can't figure out someone to make the fucking costume work? They can't figure out anybody to make the fucking Wolverine costume fucking look credible on the goddamn screen? Do it.
I just didn't think it would look good. I guarantee you that's someone in Hollywood's opinion. It's like, it just doesn't work.
Yellow spandex. They're just scared. Just scared little fucking bitches is what they are.
I mean,
you can mute the yellow and shit. You know, you could do a more gritty version, but like, you got to have some representation of the actual fucking Wolverine costume, in my goddamn opinion.
You know what? I'm kind of salty they never did the most awesome fucking Wolverine moment too.
Oh yeah,
Wolverine getting his adamantium ripped out by Magneto.
Yeah.
I don't know why they never did that.
That'd have been an awesome scene.
I don't know. I mean, we never really got a fucking R-rated Wolverine until that Logan movie. And by then it was like, he's old and he's weak and he's infirm and all this bullshit. And
it was still the best Wolverine though.
Oh yeah, easily.
They leaned heavily into
because it let Wolverine be the R-rated character he needs to be.
Yeah.
Because Wolverine really does need to chop motherfuckers up.
Yeah, Wolverine is supposed to be short too.
Yeah. Dude, it pisses me. They're making a Wolverine game. And from what I saw of the game footage, like, he was like 6'3". I'm like, that's not Wolverine, you stupid.
Wolverine's supposed to be like a small. He's like a Wolverine. That's why they call him Wolverine. Like small,
he's supposed to be
mighty.
Small and scrappy and strong and shit. Like, he's supposed to be like almost as thick as, I mean, like, you know, like, he's huge wide. Like, that's the Wolverine I think of, as like, he's supposed to be really fucking wide, really fucking muscular, really stout, but a short dude, like 5'3", 5'4".
That's how he's portrayed in the comics, yeah. Like, he's not portrayed in any other fucking fashion. Hugh Jackman's probably just honestly way too tall.
I honestly still want my Wolverine versus Sabretooth in the Woods movie.
That would be fucking badass.
Like the survivalist Wolverine, because he did that a lot in the comic books. He would go off on his own, do survivalism shit out in the woods. I just want a
live off the
Predator
fucking
style mano a mano Sabretooth versus Wolverine to the death in the woods.
Yeah, they've introduced Sabretooth in some of the other Wolverine movies, but oh man, no, it was not.
No,
they
they
never
need to-
did a good job with him.
Yeah, they need to totally reinvent that shit.
Sabretooth was my favorite when I was a kid. I loved Sabretooth.
Yeah, I mean, for Sabretooth, I mean, you need a dude that can just pull off total fucking savagery. Like, the problem is they've never fucking cast a good actor as fucking Sabretooth. They always cast some dipshit that just goes, "Rah!"
I'm
And
Sabretooth. It's like, no, you're not.
It's like, no, he needs to be able to pull off the fucking emotion of it, you stupid fuck.
Danny DeVito as Wolverine.
I mean, hey, he was a great penguin. I don't know. Probably not a great Wolverine. You'd have to like, I don't know.
Who would be a good Sabretooth? What about the guy that plays the mountain that rides?
Dude, I mean,
Gregor Clegane or whatever from the fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I mean, that dude has the physicality, I think, but I think you need someone that can be a little bit more like cerebral and psychological too. Because I think you got to show that he's like really cunning, and you got to have a dude that can really do a lot of acting with his face and not like verbiage and shit.
Sure.
But I don't know. I mean, you need someone that's fucking like huge and bulky, but can still fucking have some acting chops. So yeah,
I know they already put him as another character, but Batista maybe.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he's already in the Marvel universe, but like, I don't know. You put him in enough makeup, I think you could make it work.
Yeah, he'd look he wouldn't look anything like Drax.
No, I mean, I think you could pull it off. I mean, honestly, he's the only one that has the physicality and, as far as I know, the acting chops to pull it off. Because I mean, we've seen him give some pretty good performances, but I've never really seen him do a really good like silent, brooding sort of performance. I mean, Sabretooth talks. He can.
What
even
about The
monologue.
Rock? Could The Rock do it?
Nah, The Rock fucking sucks, bro.
I mean,
I would
not
rather
based
have
on acting ability.
I'd rather have that mountain dude, because you could probably work with him. The Rock is not going to work with you. He's just gonna be like, he's gonna try to charm his way through it or some shit. But it needs to be an actual fucking dude that has real muscle. They can't CG that shit. It's gotta be a big muscular fucking dude that is either is 6 foot fucking 5+ or can be shot to look like he is.
What about Jason Momoa?
Maybe.
I think if they did it right.
I think he's a better actor than The Rock. But I don't know. He's never really super impressed me, but he does have the fucking right look. And, with him, you got to get the physicality down. That's obviously
if they could I'm a little more fucking bullish on The Rock. If they could get him to drop the fucking Rock persona and embrace the bestial nature of fucking Sabretooth and shit, really put him in a fucking good costume that puts him in there, I think The Rock could be okay. Physically, I think he would be good.
You would have to get The Rock would have to fucking commit more to that role than I've ever seen him commit to anything. And like the problem is, it's just he's got it too easy where just anything he touches just makes money, even if it's like not. I mean, like I don't know.
I don't know.
Could The Rock be a serious actor? Is kind of the question. Is what you're.
Do you
really
think The
asking.
Rock has ever gotten a chance to sink his teeth into a gritty R-rated role like that?
So you
That's
think
true? I mean, a lot of actors get typecast continuously, and they're of course going to go with what makes money.
If you're going to sell that to The Rock, you're going to be like, "Look, Rock, you're going to play way against type on this one. You're usually kind of a like smiley sort of.
Yeah,
like,
this is your darkest fucking role. You're not a jokester. You're not a prankster. You're not a lovable meathead. You're not a white knight good guy. You are an evil, bestial fucking monster of a man who is uniformly focused on killing Wolverine.
I can only think of 2 movies where The Rock doesn't play The Rock. One is Doom.
Ugh.
Where he does play a villain in that.
That's a terrible fucking movie.
And it's not good.
Does he play a villain in Doom?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he plays.
I thought he was Doom guy.
No. They wanted him for Doom guy, but he actually was more interested in doing the villain.
Oh, okay. I haven't. It's been fucking since it came out that I saw it.
Movie.
So.
Yeah,
the other movie I can think of where he went against type was he was like a flamboyant gay dude in the Get Shorty sequel that I can't remember the name of. It wasn't very good.
I don't think it's worth remembering. So
I haven't seen Black Adam, so I can't really.
Black Adam was awful. I would not recommend it. Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence is a terrible actor. I think that Jennifer Lawrence is the kind of actor that if you give her a role that she cares about, she'll do it. But if she's phoning it in, it's like she just does not give a fuck.
Yeah, she was really good in Mother.
Yeah, I've seen her be good in a bunch. I've seen her be good in a few things. But like, if she doesn't give a fuck, she's not even going to try. You know, there's actors out there that even if they're in a piece of shit movie, you could tell they're like still putting forth everything because they know it reflects poorly on them if they suck. But there's other actors who just like this. Fuck this movie. I don't even care. I'm just gonna phone it in. It's a really bad idea for your career because then you get a reputation of being a piece of shit, talentless actor.
Dude, speaking of Mother, what about Javier Bardem as fucking Sabretooth?
You know, I don't know if he has the physicality, but I like the idea of him playing that role, though.
I mean, they can fucking cheat the physicality now.
I mean, I think they need to authentically get him as big as fucking possible. They would have to bulk his ass up. I don't know how good of a bulker he is.
I mean, they could CG his physicality, dude, is what I'm saying.
Do you know who?
Like they did with fucking Thanos.
Yeah,
Josh Brolin ain't ripped, but he was fucking huge as Thanos. They could do him, but like a Thanos type character.
Yeah,
with Javier Bardem.
Yeah, I think just the portrayal.
I think going as authentic as possible with the muscle is a good idea.
Ooh, dude, what about what's his fucking name? Le Chiffre, dude.
Le Chiffre,
the guy that plays Le Chiffre in fucking Casino Royale. What is his fucking name again?
That's Javier Bardem, isn't it?
No, the bad guy in Casino Royale.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know his name though.
His name's right on the tip of my fucking tongue. But what about him?
I don't know. He seems kind of small.
Well, I mean, like I said, you could fucking cheat the size easily.
A little bit. I don't know. I feel like you still need a dude that feels big and intimidating.
Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he's always a villain.
Yeah, TJ is just like, dude. You're seeing this like the first Conan movie. TJ, you're like it's got to be someone that can physically match the part in your mind,
dude. You know, I'm thinking that is. I don't know how tall is Christian Bale.
No,
because that dude can fucking I mean, there's no actor on this planet that fucking has undergone more crazy physical transformation than roles from Christian Bale, and we know his ass can bulk up huge.
Yeah, but no, I just don't like him as a fucking actor in the role, though. No, I don't think he's got the fucking chops for the role.
If he could find a place halfway between fucking Bruce Wayne and Patrick Bateman, but like the primitive id version, I think he's got fucking Sabretooth. In fact, that's my pick.
See, I don't think the fucking skinny thing matters much. Like I said, you can fucking CG you can make him as huge as you want.
It's about it.
Well, I mean, I do too, but when it's done well, it's really good. Like Thanos was an amazingly awesome character. It didn't matter that he was CG. He was great.
Yeah, but Thanos is someone I don't think you could pull that off without doing that.
Well, you could. They could have put some fucking big ripped guy in purple makeup and done a fucking.
What about Jude Law?
Thanos.
Jude Law has no business playing fucking Sabretooth, dude.
Yeah, that's not a good role for him.
No, Jude Law would be a better choice for a fucking, like Cyclops or something.
I think you're right. I think Christian Bale could pull it off, but man, like he'd have to be super dedicated.
I'm still feeling. I know Batista already has a Marvel Universe role, but I'm thinking Batista.
I think Jason Momoa could do it fucking justice. I think either one of those other two guys. I think Mads Mikkelsen could fucking do it if they bulked him up. I think fucking Javier Bardem could do it.
The Javier Bardem one intrigues me. I think if I heard that, I would be skeptical but fucking intrigued.
I mean, I don't think they couldn't just do him in camera, I don't think. But if they fucking bulked him up and shit with some good ass CG, I think he's got the fucking chops to pull that off in a big way.
I think that I think Javier Bardem could really get inside the psychology of Sabretooth more than some of these
plus
other guys.
He's really good at playing like intimidating.
Yes. He's good. You know what Javier Bardem is really good at, and you see this really on display, and obviously No Country for Old Men, but also in like Skyfall and shit, is he's really good at the low key but still fucking terrifying villain. And I think you could really, I think you could do a lot with that in that fucking Sabretooth role. So
Sabretooth is like a real cynical kind of mercenary type when he's not in berserker rage or whatever the fuck, you know?
Right. He's like almost like a detached, sort of aloof, mercenarial, you know, gets off on.
I mean, dude, it's the fucking. I mean, it's a basic movie, but the plot writes itself. These guys are in the fucking Canadian wilderness or whatever. And
yeah, you know what?
They have to fucking fight each other.
You're right, fucking JP. Henry Cavill might be able to fucking do it.
Yeah, he did. I like his portrayal of Geralt in The Witcher.
Yeah,
he was really super dedicated.
And he's huge too. Like he's ripped in that.
That is
Henry Cavill could probably do it. Yeah. Randy Orton is Sabretooth. I mean, I don't think it's the acting ability. I mean, there's a lot of people that could do it as far as the physical looking, like the physical look, but I just don't think that they'd have the acting ability to do that. And, you know, that's going to really make the movie. A movie where it's Wolverine versus Sabretooth, like, those two are carrying the fucking movie. So they both have to be excellent actors.
What about the nerd that plays Thor? Chris Hemsworth or whatever. Is that Chris Hemsworth that plays Thor?
Okay, yeah.
He's definitely big enough.
He's definitely big enough to play Sabretooth. That's about,
and he kind of looks like Sabretooth, honestly. He's got, you know.
He's a tall dude. He's big.
Tall blonde guy.
Kind of ugly him up a little bit. I think it would work.
Yeah, you'd have to scar him up and give him some big old fucking mutton chops and some fangs in his mouth and shit.
Make him a little grimy.
Yeah, grime him up a little.
I'm looking at some discussions of who should play Sabretooth online.
Dude, Arnold could have played a fucking amazing Sabretooth, I think.
Oh, I mean, back in the day.
In his prime. For sure.
80s Arnold, not even perfect.
Dude, what about a race swap on fucking Sabretooth? I wouldn't mind it. What about Terry Crews, dude?
I don't know about Terry Crews, but I wouldn't mind a race swap.
Terry Crews. Why not?
Terry fucking Crews.
Give Terry Crews a chance, man.
Give him a chance, huh?
About the dude that played Sandor Clegane? Yeah. The guy that played the Hound.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him thrown in a few. I thought it was an interesting idea. I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah, he could probably do it.
No Idris Elba. I'm done with Idris Elba.
Nah, fuck Idris Elba. Fuck Idris Elba in the ass.
I'm done with him.
Dude, you know what? I'm thinking the more I fucking think about this Javier Bardem one in my mind, the more I just see his like the Javier Bardem sinister grin on that.
He might be a little too old now, honestly, is the real problem with it.
If you're gonna fucking CG his shit anyway, I mean.
Yeah, I guess so. But then that opens the door to a lot of other fucking actors.
True.
Like if we're just gonna go like, hey, you know, we don't really need a body type thing.
What did Idris do? Underwhelmed me literally every time I ever fucking saw him.
I'll tell you what, of all the fucking ones you guys have bandied about, I think Javier Bardem, I could see him really pulling the role off.
I could see Mads Mikkelsen doing it fucking justice too. He's real brooding.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, he's definitely a strong second in my mind.
And I fucking love Mads Mikkelsen, dude. I don't know what it is.
I mean, both those guys are great actors. There's no
like Javier Bardem has been in some shit. Javier Bardem was in fucking Eat, Pray, Love, for fuck's sake.
Dude, he was in the new Little Mermaid movie. Yeah, he's definitely been in dog shit. He's also in that really shitty Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So yeah, Javier Bardem has had some bad roles.
I love doing like casting stuff.
Well, who would you cast as Wolverine?
As a new Wolverine, if we're not doing Hugh Jackman?
Assuming that Hugh Jackman is out. He won't do it. He's too old or whatever the fuck.
Fucking old.
He's just sick of playing the role. He's like, I'm done with the Wolverine thing. I just don't want to play that character anymore. He's out.
It's tough, honestly.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, You got to find a dude that can really pull off like rugged, manly kind of fucking vibes.
Who's someone that's short? That I mean, because I feel like you need someone that's like shorter, dude, to really emphasize that difference. Like Sabretooth needs to be fucking some 6'5", like at least on screen and posing character. I almost want Wolverine to be like the opposite.
The Wolverine you cast, I mean, it kind of depends on how you're gonna fucking portray Sabretooth too. I think, you know,
True.
Because you want him to.
See, in my mind, Sabretooth is head and shoulders taller.
Yeah.
Than fucking
Yes.
Wolverine. He's bulkier, like just more traditionally fucking bulky. Whereas Wolverine is ripped, but he's kind of sinewy. I don't know. Yeah,
Wolverine
if you're gonna
like,
get rid, I really don't think Hugh Jackman was a great fucking choice for Wolverine anyway. So I don't think he's been done justice yet.
Oh no,
Michael
we've been
Cera,
sold,
get outta here,
guys.
dude.
We've already been answered. Michael Cera Wolverine. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Not a fucking chance, dude.
You nailed it. You
You
got
nailed
it
it on that one. Will Smith, no.
Hmm.
I don't need fucking Klonopin Will Smith showing up.
I don't know his name. I don't know if he works. Maybe. The dude that played the kind of like thug guy in Wolf of Wall Street, you know what I'm talking about? Like the drug dealer guy or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about.
I don't know what his name is. But I feel like he might
on The
be
Walking Dead too, right? What the fuck?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, what was that dude's name? And there's been some other shit. He was in that movie. I think it was actually Sicario. He played a role in that movie too.
Yeah, he was in Sicario. Yep.
He was a corrupt cartel-owned cop or something.
Yeah, I mean that's the fucking Wolverine versus Sabretooth picture right there.
Yeah, they played the Punisher too, didn't they? So yeah, I mean, he might be able to pull it off.
Yeah, Brad Bodnick. Yeah, that's his name. Or is it John Bernthal?
I'm trying to think of an actor that everyone's like would sleep on because I don't feel like it should be some big name motherfucker. I think it should be someone who like.
I mean, I feel like that one would be.
Yeah,
unexpected.
he's not. I mean, he's not a fucking huge name.
Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo's. I don't know.
Johnny Trejo is like 80.
Yeah, he's.
I mean,
yeah,
he's old as the fucking hills at this point.
I don't think he's up to it.
I mean, I wouldn't be against casting someone who's a little older for Wolverine because, you know, he canonically is kind of old, but like he's supposed to be kind of stuck at one age too. I think Wolverine can be played by someone from like their mid 20s to maybe like a really robust, healthy, like 50s. You start getting into the 60s, I think you're too fucking old.
You don't want him super old, I think. I mean, and that last Wolverine movie definitely explored that already. So I think that'd just be kind of, you know, beating a dead horse.
Tom Holland, no, he's too much of a baby face. He's not manly enough.
No, yeah.
Dude, I mean, if Tom
Holland,
Spider-Man,
but
if Tom Holland, I mean, yeah, he's great as a Spider-Man role, but like, you know, he's not Wolverine material. Wolverine's got to be fucking tough. You know, you could maybe fucking get an actor who is not known as a tough guy that wants to play someone tough, but you're going to have to fucking really prime him up for that role. You know, you're not going to be able to just take you can't take Tom Holland you can't fucking make him Wolverine. He can't fucking do it. Sorry.
What about, what is his fucking name? Give me a second. Let me think of this fucking guy's name. Oh, God. He was in that movie Legend, where he played the two twin brother gangsters, London gangster guys.
Oh, God, Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. What about Tom Hardy, dude?
I mean, he's been in a bunch. I mean, he's already played Venom and shit.
Sure, but why not?
I don't know. I don't really see a good reason.
I could see Nick Cage. I mean, I you know, no.
What do you guys think about Carl Urban in that role?
In Wolverine?
Yeah.
Nah.
Maybe.
Dude.
You don't think
Nah.
you don't think Carl Urban? I mean, he did fucking. I mean, like considering
he did do Judge Dredd pretty well.
His Judge Dredd was really good. His fucking Dr. McCoy was super gruff. His Billy Butcher on The Boys is fucking pretty spot on. He's a really fucking good actor, and he can play a fucking pretty tough dude.
Yeah, I would say he could probably pull off Wolverine.
I mean, I do see a lot of people. I'm looking online right now saying Tom Hardy. So there's a lot of people who think Tom Hardy would be a good Wolverine. but I feel like he's already kind of done something pretty similar by playing Venom.
One's never stopped Hollywood.
Never.
I mean,
Jake Gyllenhaal?
nah,
dude.
I don't.
You got the wrong vibe.
Jake Gyllenhaal is either like to me, he's like good as like kind of a weirdo in a drama. He's not.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, Whoopi. You know what? You convinced me. Put Whoopi up there.
I would see it.
What's going on, bub?
You know, a guy I keep seeing fucking tossed around for this that I kind of want to reject, but I kind of keep thinking maybe is Daniel Radcliffe, because he is a little short. He's a little short dude. And if you look, I mean, obviously he's not going to talk in his fucking English accent. But like the more I look at him, I mean, you know, it'd be he playing against type. He fucking is desperate to probably shed that Harry Potter reputation. You know, no one's giving him that chance. He kind of has the physicality of a fucking Wolverine if he bulked up.
I think there might be a reason why nobody's giving him that chance.
Yeah, I mean, he never really impressed me too much with his acting chops in those movies.
No, I've seen him in a few other movies aside from, the Harry Potter ones, and I mean, he's not the worst actor you'll ever see. He definitely has some talent, but I don't think that he would. I don't know. I don't think he would nail a Wolverine. He doesn't seem like that kind of actor.
I mean, sometimes the fucking best actor for a role is someone that is underestimated, though.
I'm not against playing against type. I'm not against that, but it takes a super talented actor, and I'm just not sure Radcliffe is that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
It'd be a gamble. I mean, 100%. If he was casted, I mean, like, I would definitely have to be won over by the performance. I'm not saying it's impossible, of course.
Dude, how are we sleeping on the obvious fucking answer to this? It's Jared Leto.
Oh, of course. Naturally.
Jared Leto should be stuffed in a fucking meat grinder.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to see Jared Leto again, dude.
I don't.
He has whipped his dick out and pissed on enough roles, dude.
Oh, I was so glad he was not cast in anything with Dune. I was so nervous. Like, honestly, before they cast Austin Butler as Fade Rotha, like, obviously we joked about it, but I was like, oh, please do not let that cat. Because I could see it happening.
I can't wait to see fucking Fade. I can't wait to see what Austin Butler does with that.
Yeah,
I think
it was awesome. It was a way better casting choice than. But I mean, like, I was nervous until that. I was actually like, okay, it's not going to be Jared Leto. It's like, thank you, thank fucking God.
Robert Pattinson might be able to do it.
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
I mean, I liked him as Batman. Should he really play two super iconic characters like that, though? I don't know.
Why not? See, that's my thing. Is just like, why not? Why not? They're from different fucking universes. You know, you're gonna pass on a really good Wolverine just because he's played another superhero at some point.
I don't think I've ever seen Scott Eastwood in a movie, but I keep seeing a lot of people say they want that. But I feel like that's just because they want Clint Eastwood, really. I feel like every role Scott Eastwood gets, they just wish Clint Eastwood was still young.
What about, because he's short too? What about the guy that played fucking Rorschach?
That would be a very unusual choice.
That would be.
But
I think he would have the fucking attitude for it, though.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Yeah,
that's his name. He's old, isn't he?
I mean, yeah, but
yeah,
I mean, realistically, for any movie to get produced like that, I mean, if it was just like, hey, I think this is the best actor, I could see that, but I could not see Hollywood legitimately casting him for it.
I just don't know if he's right for Wolverine. Bum, 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 bum.
Ryan Reynolds, no.
Go die.
Definitely not.
Die.
Definitely not.
You go to hell and you die. Aaron Paul would have to fucking bulk up considerably.
Bulk up. I mean, I don't think he's a terrible actor or anything.
I mean, I think towards the end of the show, when Jesse becomes more of like a strong, silent type,
I just don't know.
I can see a little bit of a Wolverine vibe there, but
yeah, I don't know if I see him as Wolverine. But like you said, maybe there's times people can play totally against their type and nail it.
Who played? Speaking of that, who played the fucking comedian?
Yeah. That guy. What is that dude's? I know that dude's name normally. Hold on, I'll just look it up.
I think he might actually be a good choice here for either. Really, I think he'd make a pretty fucking dank Sabretooth.
Yeah, he would. Honestly, I kind of think he'd be a better Sabretooth, but I could see him honestly playing either one. What was that fucking dude's name? Jeffrey Dean Morgan, right? He played Negan on the Walking Dead and shit.
Yeah, not a great show. But
I don't like him there, but I did like him.
He was good as the comedian.
I really liked him there, and even though I didn't really I never hated his performance as Negan. I just hate Negan. That can't really be held against him as an actor. I don't watch Negan. Like, I hate this.
The Walking Dead suffered some of the worst fucking writing in fucking television history after the first few seasons anyways. Especially the later seasons.
Quit trying to stuff David Harbour where he doesn't fucking belong, all right?
Yeah, no.
Quit trying to put David Harbour
he's a good actor, but that's not the vehicle for him.
In the right fucking role, I like him. But he is not fucking goddamn Sabretooth. You are insane if you think he's fucking Sabretooth. All right? No.
Someone said Russell Crowe. Russell
no. How about Russell no?
If it was still the days of Gladiator, I could see that maybe. I could see Russell Crowe maybe playing Wolverine in his fucking 30s.
Yeah.
But
Russell Crowe, yeah.
Russell Crowe is now
Wolverine fat now.
Russell Crowe now resembles John Goodman more than he resembles young Russell Crowe. So I don't think so.
That's true.
No fucking way.
He's a little round for the role.
Paul, round as a ball. Paul, round as a ball.
Steven Seagal.
Paul,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm yeah,
dude,
that's legitimate.
Steven Seagal is so shitty that even just saying him as a meme for this isn't even like, shut up.
Norman Reedus, no.
No, too much
for Steven Seagal.
He's too much of a pretty boy. If I was gonna cast anyone from that series, I'd cast the dude who played Shane, or I'd cast the dude who played Rick. I wouldn't cast fucking Norman Reedus. Norman Reedus is just a fucking pretty boy playing pretend. I don't think so. Tommy
Ruffalo, no.
Oh, come on.
Mark Ruffalo, no.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. Shia LaBeouf might be able to he's crazy.
I mean, if there's a dude crazy enough, I don't think he would be right for Sabretooth, but I could maybe see a Shia LaBeouf Wolverine.
They gotta fight. He's got to go all the way with it, though. He's got to fucking method act that shit.
No, if Shia LaBeouf was to do it, I would be like, my condition for you playing this role is you literally have to go fucking live in the wilderness for like a year.
Yeah.
And, like lift boulders and shit to get strong. Like, that'd be my fucking criteria for that.
Well, fuck. If he was willing to do that, I mean, that's different. I mean, if someone was willing to commit a year of their life to living in the wilderness and like, I will become Sabretooth, then I'm kind of convinced that they're probably right for the role at that point.
Bryan Cranston does not have the physicality to play either of these characters. Sorry.
He wouldn't be good even if he did. He's just not. He would be way better as like Magneto or something.
Right. He would be better. He'd be better. He'd be a good Magneto. I think
if he shaved his head, he could be a Professor X.
Yeah, because he can do that compassionate thing too. He kind of has that wizened sort of thing. But he's not
the brute that's gonna jump into
yeah, he's not. I mean, like, he's way too cerebral and shit. I mean, like we said, you could play against type, but I think that's too far against type.
Kevin Hart is Wolverine. I mean, maybe that's the size is about right. Maybe.
I mean, if you were just like decided like, let's just fuck this off as a total joke,
dude, Kevin Hart, Wolverine, Rock, Sabretooth. Boom. They got chemistry right there.
Yeah. They've worked together several times,
Yeah. They love each other. They're best friends.
Let's turn into a comedy.
By the time they were done with their treatment, it'd be about Wolverine and Sabretooth, like learning to become friends to survive in the woods, so fuck that.
Dude, have you seen Val Kilmer recently, bro? I think you might want to retract that offer. Val Kilmer is 3/4 dead.
Yeah, there's no way, man.
Is Val Kilmer still alive?
Is he dead?
No, he's still alive.
Is he?
Have you guys seen the new? He was in the new Top Gun, but I mean, like, it was obviously
I thought he died.
Small role.
I thought he like died just after doing it or something.
No, I don't think he did.
I guess he's not dead. Okay, whatever. No. I thought he was dead. Dude, I fucking legit thought Val Kilmer was dead.
Yeah, Val Kilmer, he's dead. Damn, dude, he's hit that phase of his career.
Yeah.
It's like, is he fucking dead? Oh, he's not dead? Okay.
Paul Dano would be good as like a Nightcrawler or something.
Yeah, I mean, like some of the actors like that. Yeah, I could see that. I could see Paul Dano.
You're doing X-Men.
If you're doing like the whole X-Men, we're just talking about a fucking Sabretooth versus Wolverine movie though.
Yeah.
And I don't even think there should be any other characters.
No, it should definitely just be two characters. There shouldn't be any fucking extras needed. A two-man show for sure.
If you have any other characters at all, it should be like a fucking old couple that lives in a cottage in the woods that Sabretooth like rips apart or something just to show how fucking what of a beast he is or some shit like that. But even then,
they could like, help him or some shit, then he murders them. Some evil ass shit.
So yeah, I think you don't even need anyone else in that.
No, that would clog the movie up. You don't want a bunch of fucking other X-Men poking their fucking heads out, dude.
No, fuck that.
You want
Fuck all
Wolverine and
that bullshit.
Sabretooth. I mean, they're gonna fucking fight it out, and that's it. It's a battle of fucking wills, dude.
Dude, I've wanted my fucking two guys going at it in the woods to the death movie for a long time.
Yeah. That's like your favorite shit. But I think you're more fond of it with these two than you are with the other characters.
Well, this is the most obvious choice for me, but I'd take whatever.
Yeah.
I'll take what I can get, man. I just love that as a concept.
And in your mind, it's like a taut 90-minute fucking movie, right? It's not like some big ponderous.
No. It's a fucking brutal, action-packed romp from start to finish. Very little dialogue in it. Like very little dialogue. Think like the last half hour of Predator, basically.
Yeah, just
they might yell something at each other. They might like have a little witty quip one time or whatever the fuck. But
for the most part, they're just fighting. They're not there to fucking trade barbs at each other. They're there to fucking cut each other up.
They're to do battle, dude. That's what they're there for. They're not there to fucking socialize.
Well, Hulk v. Wolverine is like one of the most iconic battles in Marvel. They've gone at it a few fucking times.
Hulk v. Wolverine. You guys want to look at some incels? Since I think we're running. I think we're running out of decent casting for this shit.
Show the hole. Show the hole.
Show the hole. That's just what these incels said to these ladies.
Let's see here.
You must not hang around with women very often. The average female has sex with 1 to 3 completely new men per week. What? You think she gives a fuck what anyone thinks when she gets butt naked with strangers 3 times a week? A wild incel up here.
That sounds about right.
No wonder these dudes are so fucking deranged with anger. They literally believe that every chick they know is fucking 3 new men a week. On average.
Oh, I'm such a slut. Let me have some sex with some more men. Not this guy, though.
But somehow I still can't get laid.
Yeah, they're thinking that like sex is just being doled out just like crazy. It's like everywhere they go is like a fucking meat market, and then they show up and it's like market's closed, bitch.
The whole world is a sex party, and they're the only ones not invited.
Oh man,
no
it happens though. I guess if you don't know any better, you might believe some nonsense like this.
Not to take it back to the fucking superhero shit, but just for a second, you know what I hate?
What?
I hate these motherfuckers in the chat that are just constantly throwing out like quote end quote joke pics or whatever.
Yeah,
because they think they're fucking hilarious. I just fucking hate it. I would just rather you shut the fuck up. If you're not gonna like participate in that, because you just suck, you drain the fun out of it. You take people out of the moment, you throw speed bumps out, and you're not funny. Like the Whoopi Goldberg one made me laugh. The Danny DeVito one made me laugh. After that, like the constant, like Brett Keenan Sabretooth. It's just like, shut up.
No,
Jack Black is Wolverine. It's like, no,
retard. Dude.
No. That's one of the reasons I moved on.
If that's you, feel shame.
We stopped getting any like legitimately interesting suggestions. I'm still intrigued by that Daniel Radcliffe fucking Wolverine thing, by the way. I don't know why it intrigues me. I kind of want to be as dismissive as Paul.
Man, you're that fucking one. You're that one goddamn Hollywood executive, TJ. You're like, you know what? I don't know what it is, but that one.
Let's roll the dice.
It tickles me all in all the right places.
Someone just asked me for a source on women have vivid internal lives that do not rely on men. Buddy, if you need an academic source for that, that's your problem right there. Source, women are human beings. Women, we're people. Men, source. Man, I'm going to get some fucking brownie points for this. Look, I'm doing good feminist content.
Man,
see?
You know what, TJ? You're fighting against the patriarchy right here, man.
I know.
I know it's because you're deeply held, sincere belief. Not, you're not crassly doing this.
Amen.
To try to win these points. It's just because you believes in content like this.
Dude, I'll tell you what, though. Like, you got to be pretty fucking... If this legitimately happened and is not just fodder for some likes, that is a really stupid fucking guy. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
That's going to be one dumb son of a bitch that's like, no.
Oh, you know what? Let's play devil's advocate for a second here.
All right.
So women have vivid internal lives that do not rely on men. All right. What about garbage men? What about men that fucking make sure there's water running to their house? What about all these jobs that men do?
Oh shit! Checkmate.
So they do rely on men. Boom.
I mean, more quintessentially than that. Like every one of those women had a father, did they not?
You're saying their internal lives don't
rely on men. Can't have an internal life if you weren't born.
I mean, if you
can't
don't
be born if your dad didn't shoot some fucking cum in that pussy.
That's
so
true.
I
mean, they relied on a man right there. Proof.
Amen. 1870. Man, my wife, whom had 4 babies and 0 orgasms this year, is not allowed to vote, cries a lot. Doctor, obviously she is insane.
That does check out.
We've done so many fucking shows about like medical quackery. I'm not saying that people shouldn't trust the medical industry and shit, but I mean, you should always have a healthy dose of fucking skepticism about fucking the medical industry because their history is not impressive. Their history is literally a history of like, your
humors are out of bounds.
She's hysterical. Remove a piece of her brain.
She's hysterical. Give her a vibrator. It's like, what?
This wound is badly infected. Get me some feces immediately.
Let us rub camel dung in the wound.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. When we covered the fucking Black Death, and it was shit like, the boomers have arisen. Take cow dung in time. And it's like, what?
We figured it out. The clit isn't a physical thing. It's a figure of speech.
This has got to be fake, dude.
He can't find my clit, which is code for he can't make me come. Stop looking for an actual clit. It's not there.
Wow. Oh, man.
I mean, this is like
how bad
never
were you
even
in bed?
Seen a vagina in porn kind of shit.
Yeah, this has to be an incel, dude. This is like talking with like, yeah, in the 40-year-old virgin when he talks about tits like sandbags or something. That's what this sounds like.
I think this person is mixing the clit up with the G spot, which also exists, but a lot of people claim doesn't.
There's no such thing as a clit, bro. Quit looking for an actual thing called a clit. What are you born yesterday? Man.
Dude, you believe everything you read? The fucking clit ain't real, bro.
Do girls get wet in school shootings?
What?
Mandatory preface. I am not condoning school shootings. Rather, I am merely inquiring about female biology. We all know that women love attractive, dominant men. Within the context of a school shooting, the shooter is unequivocally the most dominant man. That is, the shooter transcends his current status in the dominance hierarchy and temporarily becomes an ultra chad.
Okay, so what watch list do we need to put this guy on?
All of them.
You are completely glorifying a school shooter. The shooter transcends his current social status in the dominance hierarchy. It's like, so number one,
these guys think they think that human beings are like wolves or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty.
And number
creepy.
two, it's like, the only social status that matters in most parts of the world is your financial status. If we're being totally honest, having a gun does not make him somehow socially dominant.
And plus, isn't it usually like pimply weirdos that do this? You can't just hand a pimply weirdo a gun and turn them into a Chad.
Yeah, you are now Giga Chad. Go forth and dominate all.
Given the female's close proximity to this ultra Chad during the shooting, one can reasonably conjecture that the females, although scared for their life, experience extreme sexual arousal and attraction towards the shooter.
This guy's fantasy. Yeah. So I'm sorry. So this guy's fantasy is that he'll be a school shooter and that women that would never want to have sex with him suddenly be like, wow, look how he's killing innocent people. I want to have sex with him. No, they're going to have a fear response. They're going to have adrenaline. They're going to have a million emotions going through that. They're not going to be like, I want to fuck you. You are dominant. I am like, you know, when this actually might have like a shred of credibility, if you were a fucking caveman, right? And like you beat Thag to death, and it's like, I win, woman. Ah! Maybe that would be like, that's arousing because we can see that in nature. Two males fight, or you know, a male fights to keep a harem or something like that. That's been shown. That's been demonstrated in the animal kingdom. This, I go waste a bunch of my fucking classmates, and then women want to have sex with me, is fucking ridiculous, dude. You have a warped sense of reality.
These guys don't even really know what a Chad is. They think a Chad is something that you can cheat your way to being, and you can't.
Clearly.
Like, by their own definition, a Chad is like an attractive, physically fit, confident guy with lots of charisma and shit, and the women are just hanging off of him. You can't just hand Dylan fucking Klebold a gun and make him into that.
You are
know
now
I mean?
Adonis. You are a god amongst men. I just want to sleep with you. It's like,
although scared for their life, experience extreme sexual arousal towards the shooter, hoping that perhaps rather than shooting them, the shooter has sexual intercourse with them instead. Is my theory correct? Have studies been conducted on this?
No.
You
cannot do a fucking study in which you subject people to a mass shooting. You unethical fuck. You are retarded.
Well, actually, Scotty, when we swabbed the vaginas of shooting victims at the school, we noticed that their pussies were wet.
Yeah, I can see what the scientists look, guys. You know,
we have to figure out if girls are aroused by school shooters.
What are the causes of mass shootings? No. When mass shootings go on, does the guy, if it's a guy doing it, does he become a Giga Chad and do all the bitches there get wet?
I don't know. Women like serial killers. Women like serial killers that have already done the deed. They don't like being the victims of serial killers.
Yeah. I guarantee you any woman that is into serial killers didn't get their fucking lust for serial killers while one was like in their house murdering someone near them.
And plus, the serial killers that really get a lot of female attention and shit are the ones that are conventionally attractive. So, you know,
typically
Ted Bundy,
speaking, yes.
That's that type.
Female sexuality is strictly emotional, which is why lesbians technically don't exist. It's just a trend.
Huh?
It's a trend that's been going on for a long time, then.
So even if that were true, like, why wouldn't they both be able to emotionally benefit from having sex with one another?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is definitely some fucking...
A woman might be a lesbian until she meets me. That's what that is.
If you were revamping the human body and were to give boobs an actual useful function instead of just sex appeal, what would you have them do?
Gee, I wonder. As a mammal, I don't know why breasts exist.
Oh, God.
So what is their purpose?
I don't. It might be a troll. I don't know, but like,
it probably is, dude. How
I don't
fucking
know.
dumb can you be?
I know that I definitely know that there are people on Reddit that are dumb enough to make this unironically. Whether or not it's one of them or not, I don't know. But
if it is, I mean,
it's in the realm of possibility for sure.
My God. Oh, goodness gracious me. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Dahmer was pretty hot. Richard Ramirez was pretty hot.
So he's 10 years old and his mom is still menstruating. What? Did she have him when she was 15? Dude.
What?
When
do they think that girls just like they only get their period when they're in their teens? That's a sign that they've become women and they get it once or twice and that's it, or what?
Menopause kicks in around fucking 22 or something.
I mean, well, look, TJ, humans only used to live like 30 years. So, I mean, yeah, it all lines up.
It all lines up. All right, final little incel thing. Still, women are pretty emotional. I wouldn't want to be operated on or something by a woman, truthfully. What if they start breaking down, crying, etc. as they cut me open? No woman is crying as they cut you open, believe me. Scares the fuck out of me. I think this is a more understanding sub, so I at least feel comfortable with sharing that opinion here. I'd probably get called a sexist or some shit anywhere else.
Hopefully you got called a sexist here, too.
Yeah. Okay, so this dude needs emergency surgery, and it's like, the only doctor available is a woman. Nah, I'll just die, because what if she has a mental breakdown?
Do you know which sex has historically provided triage during fucking most wars that have taken place?
It's obviously men. Men.
No, you know, like women are fucking really good at that.
Yeah, I don't, I don't know what these guys are fucking thinking, dude. They're really clearly not. If a woman, if I needed surgery, I wouldn't want a woman to do it. What if she's the best one for the job? No, it's like it's kind of merit based. It's not just like you show up and become a surgeon. Like, look, affirmative action. I'm a surgeon now. Do you have any experience? No, but I have a vagina. That's all I need. Oh no, please don't cut me open. I live in the fucking fantasy
I'm
realm.
just having an emotional breakdown right now as I'm trying to do the surgery. Oh my god, there's fucking blood everywhere. I can't even. I can't even.
I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, I puked in his open chest cavity. No. Oh, my stomach acids are eating through his internal organs. He's dying. Oh my god. Whoops.
Oh my god, he's dead. If only a man would have been here. There'd been a man present. This fellow would still be alive.
Why do they say females so much? I think I know the reason of that. Incels, I mentioned it earlier. Incels are really caught up in this idea that sexual dynamics between human beings are exactly like sexual dynamics between like pack animals.
Yeah, they like watch a David Attenborough special and they see like a wolf mating ritual and they're just like, that's just the same.
That's human beings right there. They do it the same way. Look at that alpha male wolf chasing off all the betas and stuff. And they just like automatically attribute that to human sexuality. Human sexuality is far more diverse and developed than most animal
and wolf families are
rituals
generally that. It's not like this alpha beta thing. It's usually just family members and breeding pairs. So their understanding of that is flawed. They don't know shit. These guys are just. I think they want the world to be that simple. I think that's really what it is. It's like a strict thing where it's like one guy wins and I need to be the guy that wins and that's life for me and that's how things are going to work. So
it's all about making excuses for them, because if that's the truth, then their incel ideology has been backed up. They never had a chance. When really the truth is, if they went and worked on themselves a little bit, learned a little bit of charisma, spent some time in social situations, actually face to face, and learned to, carry on conversation with people, that would increase their ability to find a mate like 100-fold. But they don't want to admit that there's anything that they can do, like take a shower. You know what I mean? Like they want to act like none of that matters, and it's just because they weren't born to be like a 6'4" guy who's ripped without working out. Or
Paul Zigo, you could be rather embarrassed, but charisma is allocated at character creation.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Look, I allocate everything to my stunning good looks and my physical abilities, but I kind of forgot charisma. So only put like 1 point into that. Sorry, bro.
Dude, I wish they were all just 17. If they were all 17, we wouldn't even be talking about them. Who would even give a shit?
Yeah. A lot of incels are like they're late 40s, 50s. I mean, we're talking 30s.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
there's
guys
young
that
incels.
have spent their whole life baking in a monitor tin, playing World of Warcraft, and never leaving the house, and wondering why fucking a supermodel hasn't shown up with their pussy all wet and ready to go.
Maybe it's because I haven't shot up enough schools.
Yeah.
When I become the Giga Chad, then everyone will love me, and I will be dominant in social hierarchy. Okay, what if another desperate incel the gun shows up to the school? It's like
you are temporarily the mega duper super Chad when you shoot other people with the gun. Then the pussies all get wet for you. Time to murder people.
Just become a murderous piece of shit. That's what you become. That somehow thinks this is going to get them laid when it's like there's a million other better non-violent ways to get laid. So
did the way I murdered all our classmates turn you on? No. Damn it.
Do you now recognize me as Giga Chad? That I dominate everyone? Like,
Notice how I have catapulted myself to the top of the dominance hierarchy. Female.
You really haven't. You've kind of catapulted yourself to the bottom.
Yeah, some of these dudes that have just never really had social interactions with women to set their standards fucking absurdly high. Like they think that every dude gets a Christy Brinkley, but them. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. It's honestly just what I said. I don't want to actually do any work in order to make myself socially palatable to people. So I'm going to pretend like at birth I was just cursed to never get pussy.
Easy to say it, Paul, as you're a Giga Chad yourself. That's the fucking funny thing. It's like most people are not these as, you know, like look at the average people around you as described. Like they're not these quote unquote Giga Chads. Yet they seem to be like socially functioning fine.
I mean, most Giga Chads, most people that people would look at and go, that's a Giga Chad, aren't Giga Chads.
Oh, I know. I mean, dude, believe me, like there's people I know that would definitely be considered that who are like single and like, oh, I can't find the right person. I know there's people who are like schlubs. I mean, like, look at TJ. And he's doing all right. He's a fucking fat schlub. Now, TJ's tall and shit, but he's still a schlub. You know, none of us are fucking like Greek gods.
Hey, how dare you call me a fucking
It somehow worked out for all of
us.
us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not like there's anything special about us. Like, man, we've got some qualities that just can't be found elsewhere in the world. It's like, no, it's nothing special. It's actually like investing in time into yourself and actually having a legitimate interest in those around you. I think a lot of these times these incels, like, they don't have legitimate interest in any of these women anyways. The only thing they have an interest in is how it affects them. They're like super narcissistic, super self-centered. It's all just about how these women are going to make them feel. And it's like, you actually don't even really want a relationship. You want something that's going to make you feel good.
And they want like such unreasonable shit. They're like,
even though I am an undesirable,
degenerate fucking sleazeball,
ugly, poor fucking, like, I have nothing going for me on any front, socially, economically, physically, hygienically, mentally. I have no real interest outside of video games. I don't go out of my house. I have no hobbies.
I have minimal social skills. I smell bad. I live in a neckbeard nest. My primary source of food is frozen pizzas at McDonald's.
Yeah. I pretty much drink fucking a 2-liter of Mountain Dew every day.
And then it's like,
I am looking for a 10 out of 10, beautiful Stacy, who is smart and makes a lot of
lives
money
on private island,
and
has jet,
is very submissive to me sexually and otherwise, who is willing to clean and cook and, you know, do everything around the house and take care of me and love me unconditionally, even when I'm an unreasonable, stupid prick.
It's like, oh my God, you bring nothing to the table and you want the fucking moon. It's like, give me a fucking break, man. Throwing Stevie under the bus like this, shaking my head. Stevie is not a fucking incel. I'll give him that. He might be a neat, but he's not an incel.
Yeah, Stevie's not a fucking incel, dude. Get out of here.
Yeah, dude. Stevie's had a little stank on his hang low, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do 100%. Now, like, I will say this Stevie losing his virginity story, I don't believe that we did on the show, but but now I know for a fact
a number of years ago. I mean, Stevie was a virgin pretty late in life, but at this point, he is not.
No, he's not. 100%.
Stevie has credibly gotten laid at this point.
Yeah, I know for a fact that Stevie's gotten fucking laid.
So yeah, he might be a neat, but he's not an incel.
Yeah, but Stevie's never been incelish, you know. Stevie's never had any attitude.
I've never seen Stevie be like, I bitterly hate women because they don't want to fuck me or whatever the fuck.
Dude, Stevie tries to portray himself as a fighter, but Stevie's 100% a lover of people. Yeah, like, he's got nothing but love in his heart for people. So I can never even imagine in 1,000 years him being like that.
Yeah. Stevie. Not an incel.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you got to be there with him, but no, incel, no.
I mean, I guess Stevie occasionally has some form of employment, but, you know, it's like, I work for my dad, you know, and then, like, when he doesn't want to work, he's just like, yeah, Stevie hasn't worked for like 3 weeks,
You go, okay.
He has gotten better though. I will say Stevie's mate definitely works a lot more than he used to.
That's good.
So he's
Good for
definitely
him.
improved.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Anyway, yeah. Well, how about Stevie as a Wolverine? How do you think about that?
Like he'd be a better Sabretooth.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Stevie be a Sabretooth, dude. He's more like, and Stevie loves
Scotty
the woods.
Wolverine, Stevie Sabretooth, dude.
I've heard
shit.
people say that that fucking what's his face who played the role before just like didn't get the right like material for it, like that Leave Shriver, whatever the fuck his name is. Some people said like give him another chance, but like with a better script or whatever the fuck. But I don't know about all that.
I want someone new, man. No offense to him, and maybe that's true. I won't deny that there's a strong possibility he was given a fucking shit script. It's a superhero movie after all. But the concept we're talking about isn't the concept they did. And I would just want the two best possible people. I don't think he's the best possible person for that role.
Anyway, that pretty much concludes.
That concludes the
show. That concludes Slopppy's. Bye bye.
See you guys
bye.
Monday. No, Tuesday. Sorry. I keep thinking it's Monday for some fucking
Not
reason.
Monday, TJ. It's fucking Tuesday. You dumb
See you
shit.
Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.